Welcome back to NYSE TV Live. Well, NYSE-listed used vehicle retailer CarMax unveiled a series of new solutions from the launch of a research hub to in-home charging in an effort to enhance the EV buying experience. CarMax's VP of Corporate and Business Development, Terence Rasmussen, told our Lance Glynn about what drove the strategy and what CarMax hopes to achieve. Let's take a look.
What drives all of our strategy is our customers. We want to provide the most customer-centric experience in the used auto retail business. And that's whether you're buying an internal combustion vehicle or whether you're buying an electric vehicle. And when you're buying an electric vehicle, what we've seen is our customers tend to have some questions that are unique to electric vehicles. How can I be assured that the battery is in good condition in this used EV? How am I going to charge this car? Are there any tax credits available? Will this fit with my lifestyle? Questions like that you just might not have if you're buying a typical internal combustion engine. So that's why we have leaned into these initiatives. Some of the partnerships we talked about in the press release, putting together the EV Hub, which is a great information source for customers, including a quiz you can take that will tell you is a battery electric or a plug-in hybrid or a hybrid or an internal combustion vehicle right for your lifestyle. But it all comes back to the customers.
So, Terence, consumer interest in electric vehicles has grown rapidly in recent years, but the used EV market is still evolving. How would you characterize current demand for used EVs, and what trends are you seeing in buyer behavior that suggest where that demand is headed?
Yeah, so we have seen steady and continued demand for used EVs. I can give you one specific number. Since January 2022, we have seen searches on CarMax.com filtered by battery electric vehicle more than double. So that's a pretty good indication of increased consumer demand. If you look at just sales overall, in the market last year, Americans bought close to 1.3 million battery electric vehicles, which was about 8% of sales. And that was a pretty big increase from the year before. And of course, anytime there's a new car, it's eventually going to turn into a used car. So we see a pretty good runway for growth, and we'll be there to help our customers buy those cars.
So CarMax has formed strategic partnerships with Treehouse and Recurrent, companies that support critical aspects of EV ownership like battery health transparency and home charging infrastructure. Can you talk about what made these particular companies the right fit for CarMax and your customers?
Yeah, well, at CarMax, we're always on the lookout for great partners, great startups doing innovative things that can help us provide a better customer experience. So with these two companies in particular, Recurrent is a startup out of Seattle focused on assessing battery health in used EVs. And so what it allows us to do is we can put a used Tesla Model 3 on our website. A customer can see the Recurrent score for that battery and have a sense of comfort. All right, this is a good battery. Maybe I should stay away from this one, etc. And they can dig a little deeper and get things on like what's the estimated range in this car as well. On Treehouse, that addresses the bucket of concerns around charging. So Treehouse allows customers to get level 2 charging installed in their home. And at CarMax, they can do it right at the point of purchase. So they come in, they can scan a QR code, they answer a few questions about their home setup, and then Treehouse will take care of the rest, including sending out an electrician to get that level 2 charging installed. So we know the vast majority of EV charging takes place at home, and this is something that allows our customers to get it put in easily in a seamless way. And another bonus, Treehouse is also offering CarMax customers a $200 credit on installation, which is fantastic.
So, Terence, to wrap up our conversation, the EV industry is moving quickly, right, with new technologies, new policies, and also changing consumer expectations that are really shaping the landscape every year. When you look long term, what is your outlook for the electric vehicle market, and how is CarMax positioning itself to stay ahead of these shifts, both as a retailer and as an innovator as well?
Yeah, well, at CarMax, we're definitely in it for the long term. We've seen lots of ups and downs in market cycles over the past 30 years, and we've seen steady and continued demand for EVs. So I think the market's going to continue to grow. I think we're seeing interest not just in battery electric vehicles, but in plug-in hybrids and hybrids as well. So that's clearly a great product for a segment of consumers. But over time, I think this is going to continue to grow. And at CarMax, we're going to keep leaning into products and solutions that really empower our customers with information so they can make the best choices for them, and that also give them the most convenient experience possible. Because no matter what the market does, customers are always going to want the right information. They're always going to want a great, convenient experience. And that's what we strive to give them.
All right, thanks to CarMax's VP of Corporate and Business Development, Terence Rasmussen, and the NYSE's Lance Glynn for that interview.